Hey everyone, it's Esmond. Welcome back to Games Haven and welcome back for another episode of Quintessential Commander. Today we're doing a super fun episode. We're playing with our pet decks. For some of us, these were the decks that actually brought us into Commander in the first place, so we're really excited to play them. And today I am joined by Matthew, Liang Ying, and of course Mac, who is always somehow next to me.
Buddies.
If you enjoyed this series, please do consider supporting the channel by subscribing, liking the video, commenting down below, or you can check out the Patreon page. And I'm trying to get more into Twitter, so please follow me on Twitter. You can see like behind the scenes stuff or my random thoughts I get while I'm editing videos. So anyway, let's see what decks we have today. So first, I am playing Tuvasa, the Sunlit. This is your standard Enchantress deck. So this is from the Commander 18 pre-con, and basically she's a banned commander, and whenever I cast my first enchantment spell each turn, I draw a card. So I'm looking to cast as many enchantment spells as I can, draw as many cards as I can, fill the board with enchantments, and make Tuvasa huge and gigantic and swing in for commander damage to take someone out immediately. Next, we have Matthew, and today he is playing Prossh, Sky Raider of Kerr. So this deck is looking to go wide with as many tokens as possible, flood the board with tokens, and sacrifice them to get value, and either just overrun the board with tokens or somehow sacrifice his tokens and win the game from there. So next it's Liang Ying, and he is bringing back Isamaru, the Hound of Konda. If you haven't seen the previous episode where he played Isamaru, go back in our archives and find that episode because it is epic. So this is a mono white deck with a vanilla commander, and he's looking to Voltron everyone out. And there's a bit of spice in the deck as well, where he tries to crush our spirits in the most painful way possible. Finally, we have Mac, and he is playing Meren. This is a Golgari commander, and he's looking to recur his creatures from the graveyard as many times as possible to annoy us all to death and eventually grind us into dust and win from there. Okay, so that's it for the decks. Let's see who starts first.
Okay, so I'll start first, the raw. I'll lay a Savage Lands tap and end my turn.
My turn, I'll draw for the turn. That's not land. I'll play a plains and cast my commander, Isamaru, Hound of Konda.
Wow. Alright.
And I'll say go.
My turn, I'll draw for turn. Undergrowth Stadium, it enters the battlefield untapped because there are 2 or more opponents, and I will pass the turn.
Draw. I will play a Command Tower, which also enters untapped. And then I'll tap 1 white, and I'll play land tax. Dun, dun, dun. And I'll say go.
Okay, my turn, the raw. Lay a forest and pass.
Untap, draw for a turn. Oh no! Okay, I'll go to combat. Isamaru goes to the person with the land tax.
Pay your taxes to the dog.
Okay, 2 commander damage.
Play an emergent zone. I'll tap 2, I'll cast Stoneforge Mystic. Okay, I'll search for Sword of the Enemies and put into my hand, and I will say go.
Let me think. Also, end of his turn, I'll tap 1 for black, cast Vampiric Tutor. I will lose 2, find a card. Alright, so I put it on top of my library, and then it'll be my turn. I'll tap, draw for turn. I will lay a Swamp, tap 2 mana. I will cast Sakura Child Elder. Oh no! And I will pass my turn.
Alright, so on my upkeep, since all of you control more lands than me, I will find 3 basic lands. 2 forests and a plains into my hand. Then I will untap and draw. I will play my forest. Then I will tap 2 and play Argothian Enchantress. Then I'll go to discard and I'll discard a forest. Go ahead.
Okay, on your end step, I'll tap 1 and Deja Vu and do some Deja Vu. I lose 2, put the card on top of my library, then my turn, the raw. I'll lay a Rootbound Crag, untap and cast Cultivate. Swamp on battlefield, forest in hand, and I'm done.
Alright, untap for my turn, and I will draw. I'll play Animal Sanctuary. It's a good land.
Oh, very good land.
Go to combat. Both swing at Matt.
Yep, no blocks. Take 3.
Yep. I will say go.
End of turn, I will sacrifice Sakura Childer. I will search for a basic forest. Then untap for turn, and I will draw. I'll lay a Dark Ball Pathway, and I will cast Meren. Going straight to end step.
Yep.
She will trigger. I have currently 0 experience. I will target Sakura Child Elder, so he will go back to my hand.
Okay, my turn. I will untap. On my upkeep, I will trigger land tax again. I will find another 2 forests and a plains into my hand. Then I will draw for turn. This is quite sad. I will play an island.
That's why you didn't search for island. You already had it.
Yeah, I'm gonna tap 3 and I'll cast Tuvasa. The Sunlit. Alright, and then I will go to my end step and discard 3 cards. So it will be the 3 lands that I found.
Untap, upkeep, draw. These draws are crap. I lay a forest, cast Prossh, go the Forge, and then tap for 1. I'll cast Viscera Seer. Prossh will trigger 2 damage to each opponent.
Nice.
And pass turn.
I will tap Animal Sanctuary to give my doggo a 1/1 counter. Untap, draw for turn. I'll go to combat Isamaru at Prossh.
Of course, yeah, die melee.
I'll play Isolated Watchtower. And I'll say go.
My turn, untap. Draw for turn. I will lay a Swarm. I will tap 3 mana. I will cast Wood Elves. Does it resolve?
I will tap 3 in response. I'll cast Evermind Sensor.
Okay. So I'll search at my top 4 for forest, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Joke's on you.
No! Good try.
Fool, you think you can stop me? I will tap 2 mana. I will cast Arcane Signet. I will tap Undergrowth Stadium for 1 and 2. I'll cast Sakura Strike.
Surprise!
Alright, so just for you, Liang Ying, I will sacrifice Sakura Trap on my main phase.
Okay, sure.
So I will have 1 experience counter. Thank you. And I'll look at the top 4 for a basic land.
Don't have.
Don't have.
Who have one is Mike.
Don't have.
Yes! Oh, she doing work.
It's okay. Going to end step. So experience is only 1. I'll target Sakura Elder. It goes back to my hand.
Yep.
And I'll pass it in.
Alright, I will untap. On my upkeep, land tax will trigger. So I will look at the top 4 cards.
At least get a shuffle.
2, 3, 4. Alright, no lands. Then I will shuffle and I will draw for turn. I will play a plains for turn. Then I will tap 3 and I will cast Astrid's Invocation. When it enters, it will copy land tax because that's the only other enchantment I control.
Nice.
So on that cast trigger, I will draw 2 cards.
Yep.
1, 2, and then I'll go to discard. I will discard a Prismatic Vista and I'll say go.
Flexing by discarding the $40 card. Yeah. Okay. My turn. Untap. Mountain Gods, please. Mountain Gods, please. Draw. God damn it. Sacrifice Viscera Seer to scry 1. I'll keep the card on top. Tap 3. I'll cast Toxic Deluge. Yeah, I'll pay 4.
So I have 1 more experience counter.
Okay, Isamaru goes to the command zone.
Meren goes to the command zone.
And Tuvasa also goes to the command zone.
And I'll tap 2. I'll cast Goblin Bombardment. And end my turn.
Alright, I untap and draw for my turn. I'll play Favored Passage and I'll crack to search it for a plains. Yeah, I'll tap 3 to cast Isamaru again. I'll tap 2, I'll cast Sword of the Enemist.
Finally.
And I'll say go.
I'll tap for turn and draw. I'll tap 2 for Sakura Child Elder.
Okay.
2 for 3 visits.
Oh.
Does it resolve?
Yep.
Search for a forest. Sorry, so I will search for a Bayou. I'll put it on the battlefield untapped.
Good job.
Thank you. I'll tap for 3 mana. With 2 life, I will cast Birthing Pot.
Wow. Alright.
So I'll pay another 2 life to activate Birthing Pot. I will sacrifice Sakura Child Elder. search my library for creature CMC 3. I will find Plate Crafter.
Oh,
No!
I will sacrifice Plate Crafter.
okay. I have nothing to sacrifice, so I will discard planes.
I also have nothing to sacrifice. I will discard Sepulchral Primordial.
Sadly, Isamaru goes to the command zone again.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
And I will pass it.
Alright, I will untap. So on my upkeep, I will choose not to exile Estrus Invocation, but I will trigger land tax. So I will find 2 forests and a plains
I feel like I've seen this move before.
into my hand. And then I'll draw for turn. Okay, then I will play a forest. I will tap 4. And I will cast Wilderness Reclamation.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
Then I will go straight to my end step. Wilderness Rec will trigger. I will untap my lands. And then I will discard 1 card. I will discard another forest.
My turn, untap. I'll keep the raw. I'll lay a command tower, finally land. And I will cast Prossh. Prossh cast trigger. I will get 6 of my prized possession, the Coboldi della Roccaforte di Care. Yes, so 6 kobolds. And Perforce will trigger for each of them, so that's 12 damage.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
Then Prossh will resolve, and then that's another 2 damage.
so we're taking 14. Okay.
And I'm done.
Untap, draw. Okay, I play a Core Heaven. Tap 3. I'll cast Danya Caption, Paragon. I'll tap 1 to cast Swiftfoot Boots. Equip Swiftfoot Boots to Danya.
Yep.
Danita to Esmond. I can't get through him, I need a 2 life.
Okay, sure. I can't block. Take 2.
I can too. And I'll say go.
My turn, untap for turn, and I will draw. I will lay a Swamp. I feel the Wilderness Reclamation is the biggest threat. I feel like there's shenanigans gonna happen between these two. You have a full grip, right?
Yes, but half of them are lands.
Come on, I cast Reclamation Sage.
Oh, yo. Nice.
Reclamation Sage, target Reclamation, Wilderness.
Are you kidding me?
You're going for a combo, I can feel it in my bones. I am sorry.
You should be. Yeah, sure. It dies. It destroys. Get destroyed. It dies.
I'll tap 2 mana, activate Burning Pot, sacrifice Reclamation Sage. I will find for Ravenous Chupacabra, so the dog will destroy Prossh.
I will not give you the satisfaction. I will set Prossh to Goblin Bombardment, target Yang Ying, put Prossh in the command zone.
Okay, and I will pass the turn.
Alright, my turn. Upkeep, I will trigger land tax.
Trigger land tax to find for bases he will not use.
So I will find an island and a plains into my hand. Then I will draw for turn. I will play a plains. Then I'll tap 3. And I will play Aura of Silence. Ooh. And then that's it for me. I'll go to discard plains. And say go.
My turn, untap. Upkeep the raw. I'll lay a Temple of Malice, tap, scry. That's decent. I'll keep it. I'll go to combat. 3 at Mac and 3 at Yang Ying. Then I will activate Perforce twice.
Okay, I will block 1.
The one that got blocked by Danita, I will sacrifice to Goblin Bombardment to throw at you.
So I take 5.
I'll take 6.
And I'm done.
Draw for turn. Tap 2. I equip sword to Danita. Danita combat to Matt. So I attack trigger for sword. I search for a basic land. When the battlefield tapped. Tap 3. I'll cast Idyllic Tutor. I'll search for Dawn of Hope. And I'll say go.
Thinking, do I really want to do that? Untap, upkeep. Draw for turn.
Do something useful.
You see, if I destroy his bombardment, he airs as just shoot you. Then next time if he kills, he keep the card on top. If it's a land, he just cast cast Prossh. The tokens itself is already 8. That's already a guaranteed 16, unless you exile Perforos. 16, he just needs to shoot you 4. I'm already dead, so he doesn't need to deal with me.
It's Perforce that needs to go.
I'll tap 6. I'll cast Meren.
Okay.
I'll pay 1. Since I need to Since I'm on the brink of death anyway, I will sacrifice Ravenous Chupacabra to find 5.
Okay.
Experience got by 1. Burning Pot will find for Phyrexian Delver. Phyrexian Delver enters the battlefield. There is a trigger. I will target Reclamation Sage. So it resolves.
Yes.
It will enter the battlefield. I will lose 3 based on the converted mana cost. 1, 2, 3. ETB trigger happens. I get to destroy target enchantment or artifact. Goblin Bombardment. Later kena scolded.
Destroy.
I will proceed to end step.
Okay.
Meren will trigger. So I will target. I'll target Wood Elves.
Alright.
And then Wood Elves will enter the battlefield. And then I will trigger. Search for a forest. Alright, it's your go.
I will untap. I will trigger Astrate's Invocation. So it will blink and come back as a copy of Aura of Silence. I will not trigger Lentex. And I'll draw for turn. I will play a forest. So he's going to come in with 8 kobolds.
Yes.
And that will do 16 damage. Well, I will tap 1 green. And I will play a Burgeoning.
Really, lands for days eh. Then you keep on discarding the lands also.
I've only been doing land stuff. And yeah, that's it for me.
Wait, what?
He's gonna time stop.
Suspicious. Yeah, untap. Upkeep, you want to time stop?
Nope.
Draw, you want to time stop? I'll tap 7. I'll cast Avenger of Zendika.
Wow. This is very bad.
Let me think about this. Okay, fine. I have no response.
Okay, so Avenger enters the battlefield, triggers plants. I get 7 plants. And Prossh triggers for each of them.
Trigger on the step.
Ooh.
Tap 2 mana. And I will cast Plunge into Darkness. I'll choose the first mode. Sacrifice any number of creatures. I gain 3 life for each creature.
How many sacrifice?
4. So that'll be 12. So there will be additional 3 experience counters.
Wow. Okay, and then the trigger resolves.
Prossh trigger resolves 16 damage, yeah. But I'm not done. I'll lay a land for turn. And for trigger, my plants. Yeah, my plants are bigger.
And then that triggers on Burgeoning. So I will also put a land. Island.
Your second island. Yep, I'm done.
I tap 1, I cast an item tutor. So I search for Eldrazi's Conscription, put at the top of my library. Untap, I draw for my turn. I'll tap for 5. I'll cast Single Combat.
Ooh, nice.
Ah, okay, I get it.
Okay, I only have 1, I will just keep this.
I have no creatures.
Okay, I have no creatures too.
I'll keep the Avenger.
Wow, what a card.
I'll move to combat. Danita goes to the Prossh player.
The Prossh player.
Wait. How big is yours?
It's a 3-3.
3-3.
He's gonna die only.
I mean, I can get rid of it for you. So before blocks, I will tap 1. I will cast Swords and take out your Avenger.
Sure, I'll gain 5.
Yes.
Joke's on you, I wasn't gonna block anyway, or was I?
On attack trigger, I will search for planes. Going to play that, and I gain 3.
And then I take 3.
Yeah, and I would say go.
Alright, so my turn. I'll untap for turn.
You're alive.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't do anything. I'll pass the turn.
I will untap. And draw. I am gonna play a Branch Loft Pathway. And then I'll say go.
Draw. I'll lay a Spire Garden untap.
That triggers on Burgeoning. So I will put in a Tide Channel Pathway.
And pass the turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Before draw, I activate Isolated Watchtower. I will scry 1. I will put at the bottom. Then I will draw for turn. Oh, then I made a mistake already.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna cast your Conscription.
Yeah, I thought I was going to cast a card. I saw those 2 there. Oh no, I made a very bad mistake. Okay, go to combat. Danita to Matt.
Yep, no rocks.
As combat trigger, I search for planes.
Take 3.
Tap 2. I'll cast Pure Steel Paladin. And I will say go.
My turn. Untap and I'll draw for turn. Okay, I will lay a forest. After 5 mana and I'll cast best card. I really love this card. Dire Fleet Ravager.
Oh my god! Best card.
So when this enters the battlefield, each player loses 1/3 of the life rounded up.
Okay.
So for me, I'll lose 1.
I will lose 2.
Okay, exactly divisible. Lose 8. 16.
I'll lose 5, right?
Yeah, 5.
Yeah, 5.
Ouch.
So tap 2 mana, and I will activate Birthing Pot, sacrificing Life Ravager.
Okay.
I just saw this movie recently, this monster flick, and I'm really very tempted to find one card.
Kogla!
Or I can make Asmund angry at me. That would be content.
You think I'm not angry at you now?
Oh, Bane of Progress!
Okay lah, some boring flap. So I will tutor Grave Titan with Birthing Pot. Okay. So I will trigger and have 2 zombies. Yes, please. Thank you. Yeah, I have it. And I will pass a turn.
I will draw for turn. I will tap 5, cast my commander, Tuvasa.
Yeah, that's not gonna help.
I will tap 1 green. I will play Rancor on Tuvasa. So cast trigger, I'll draw a card. That's it for me. I'll say go.
We are dead.
Suspicious. Okay, draw. Tap 8. Cast Prossh. Cast trigger.
No response.
Okay, well, trigger on the stack. I'll tap 3. I will play Teferi's Protection.
Nice, yeah, expected.
Yep. So I phase out, and then your stuff resolves.
So that's 8 kobolds, 16 damage, and Prossh himself 2 more damage.
I'll pay 2 life and cast Noxious Revival. I kill myself! You're not gonna kill me!
Alright, bye guys. Bye.
Yep, I'm done.
So, I will face back in, and then on my upkeep, I will trigger Astrid's Invocation. So I will flicker it and come back as a copy of Rancor attached to Tuvasa. Then I will draw for turn. So I will start by tapping 3. I will play Enchantress's Presence. So cast trigger, Tuvasa, I will draw a card. I will tap 2. I will cast Destiny's Spinner. So cast trigger on Enchantress's Presence, I draw a card. I will tap 1 white. I will cast Flickering Ward on Tuvasa, choosing red. So it's pro red. Cast trigger, I draw a card.
Trying to go for the kill.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 enchantments. Plus 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Go on. Color.
You made a mistake. You have one on this turn. You should have done this. Then you. So you can still do what you want to do, but more.
This is the point where you show your hand to the camera and then you, and then you play the Looney Tunes music and then you just pass to me.
I'll tap 2 more mana. I will cast Starlit Mantle again on Tuvasa. So it gets hexproof until end of turn and +1/+1. Cast trigger, draw a card. I hate myself. I will play my land for turn. Call of Heliod's Generosity. And then I will go to combat. Tuvasa will attack you.
Yes. 15.
Protection.
No!
Protection from wet, can't block, down to 1.
And I have 3 mana open.
Yes.
I'll pass back to you.
Okay, you're not going to fake me out. Oh no, oh no. Draw for turn. Win stylishly. Cast Xenagos the Reveler.
I will tap 2 and I will cast Arcane Denial to counter Xenagos.
Nice. So I will attack with Prossh.
I will die.
Yep.
Good game. That's the end of another episode of Quintessential Commander. Everyone played well this game. Matt played especially well. So I think these decks in general were quite higher powered.
Not for me, I'm like doing nothing.
But yeah, so I think overall that was a pretty fun game. What do you all think?
Well, I won, so yeah, definitely fun. Yeah.
The ending was especially entertaining. Super entertaining.
Yep, so you know, I'm still reeling from this loss. And it's very hard for me to do this outro. But thank you for watching. Once again, I'm trying to get into Twitter, so follow me there and I will show you what I drew in that last draw that I could have won. But I chose not to play it because
He did not read the card.
I did not read the card. Read the card, everyone. Yep, so that's it. Subscribe, like, comment down below. Tell me what you thought of this game. What should we play next? And we will see you all next time. Bye.
You know what he drew the 3 share cost?
What?
Treachery. He treachery this, he attacked, he win already. I don't know what the hell he was doing, you know?